Hi there, I'm Namish Patel Owen, and you're listening to Live Your True Self, episode number 3. Awareness is the precursor to choice. After 18 years doing corporate, in 2018 it became about doing me and doing what I love. It wasn't that long ago that I too felt stuck, lost, and asking myself, who am I anyway, and what's my purpose? Full of self-doubt, fear of failure and confusion. Fast forward to this moment and you'll see a version of me that's true to myself. Calm, confident and clearer than ever before, inspired by Krishna's words in the Bhagavad Gita, one must deliver himself with the help of the mind and not degrade himself. The mind is the friend of the conditioned soul and his enemy as well. So perspective is everything. And no matter where you find yourself on your spiritual journey, allow me to guide you to drop out of your head the busyness in your mind and drop into your heart the sacred space that holds your beautiful soul so that you too can awaken your true self and live life more meaningfully in this moment. Take a deep breath and listen on in. Awareness is knowing. Knowing and uncovering an idea, a thought, a feeling, a sensation, a memory, a perception, a realization that until that precious moment we have uncovered it, it was not in our awareness, it was not in our knowing, it was not in our experience. And once we know, we cannot unknow. And once we know, the beautiful unearthing of choice unfolds in front of us, as if we're putting on a new lens, a new perspective to interact with ourselves and the world. Self-awareness, knowing yourself, is the precursor to choice. It's our reference point to take our next best move for us as opposed to against us. I spent most of my working life unaware of what was happening in my inner world. I was mostly focused on the outer world. I was focused on others and focused on doing. I wasn't aware of who I was being on the inside. I had an outward focused lens that I wore for so long because I didn't know otherwise. I was aware of the external part of me, the part of me that I could see, the part of me that other people could see, how I dressed, how I looked, how I showed up, what I said, what I didn't say, the exterior of my being. I worked hard on being who I thought I should be, particularly on the outside, all the while with an exterior focus. I wasn't truly aware of who I was being on the inside, the energy that I was radiating within, and therefore the energy that I was unknowingly radiating out with. I wasn't aware of my inner beauty, my inner goodness, my inner suffering, my inner feelings, my inner way, my inner world. I was missing the most powerful tool available to all humans. I was missing the number one thing that would help you and I be our true self. And that was awareness, a level of consciousness that lived within, that we have access to. Noticing, seeing, feeling our inner world, interacting with ourselves and our life with our eyes wide open. from a state of consciousness versus sleepwalking through the treadmill of life with the lack of awareness and lack of consciousness. Specifically, a lack of awareness of our thoughts and feelings, what's going on in our head and what's going on in our body. Be assured, my lovely, we were not taught this. We were not taught to pay attention to our thoughts and our feelings about ourselves and about our circumstances. I didn't know this was something for me to do in and amongst the many to-dos I had on my list. And most importantly, I didn't know the insight, the choice, the freedom, awareness, and consciousness can bring. I was too focused on others, thinking, what will they think of me? How do they feel about me? My attention was outward focused, spending time, effort, and energy on second-guessing other people's thoughts and feelings about me, about what I was doing, about what I was not doing, about what I was saying, about what I was not saying. Turns out we can't control others, and actually, nor do we want to. Just the impact we have on them, that's on us. We do, however, get to control ourselves. We get to control our thoughts, our feelings, our actions, our behaviour, how we choose to show up from the inside and from the outside. And that comes from self-awareness, introspection, if you're willing, self-examination from a place of curiosity, discovery, and always love. A deeper knowing of who we are, who we're being, who we're becoming, and contemplating if that serves us and speaks to who we truly are and who we truly want to be in this chapter of our being. With this awareness, I made a choice to become more self-aware, to live life consciously, and that came from the simple act of pausing and noticing my inner thoughts, feelings, and energies with love and without judgment about the thing, about anything, about everything. That, my lovely, is the art of learning and awareness. And at that time, for me, my awareness came from meditating, from journaling, and from observing myself when talking to like-minded and loved people. And these sentences I'd say to myself and out loud, and the words on paper from the journaling were real and raw, unfiltered, that came from within at a subconscious state without really knowing. That is a step to knowing ourselves more deeply, being a witness to what pours out of us with love and without judgment. And this sparked my spiritual journey and the awakening to the gift of awareness, an unfolding of knowledge and understanding of what I was thinking, what I was feeling, and therefore why I was acting the way I was about a circumstance, about a person, about myself, about life. And with this came unlimited choices, the choice to choose something different that freed me from heartache, the choices that empowered me to be, the choices that moved me closer to who I truly am. And the biggest insight for me from awareness of awareness was a desire for more self-love and the power of the life force that is our breath. A desire to tune into love, to meet love, to let love guide me, my family, and my beautiful work, and a knowingness that no matter how I'm feeling, all I really needed was my breath. Let me invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale, releasing a big sigh. Really become aware of your breath. Tune into it from a place of awareness, from a place of love. Really feel into your breath, into the life force that is within you, the life force that is you, here in this moment and in every moment. Simply notice your breath. With this awareness, from this moment on, you will see your breath differently. Your breath is always available to you. Your breath is here to support you, to hold you, to free you from any pain and suffering, and to bring you to calm and love, if you are aware of it. Let us not look back in worry and not look forward in fear, but with our breath and our eyes wide open, look within, look around in awareness. And let's take a moment to acknowledge that just from being here today, you have gained a level of awareness you didn't have beforehand. And let's take a few minutes to listen for that awareness and capture it before your brain moves on to the next thing. So with love and without judgment, let me invite you to listen to your thoughts in this moment. What tune is playing in your head? What are the sentences that are being said? And with love and without judgment, let me invite you to feel your feelings. And if you could name a wanted feeling, what might that be? And if you could name an unwanted feeling, what might that be? Take a moment to capture those thoughts and feelings while staying in this meditative state. And when you're ready, come back to me, my lovely. And let me remind you to be kind, be gentle, be patient. For whilst awareness can uncover hidden gems, it can also uncover buried wounds. But know this, there is no right, there is no wrong. There is just awareness. There is knowing. And when there is awareness and knowing, there is choice. A choice you get to make that serves you in this moment. A choice to turn the volume up or turn the volume down on what you're thinking and what you're feeling, so that the choice you make moves you closer to who you want to be. The choice you make moves you closer to who you truly are. That's your choice. You get to decide. This, beautiful soul, is spiritual awakening. Awareness of who it is you truly are. Awareness of what you love. And free will to choose this in this moment and in any moment. It takes work. It takes practice. And it's your path. Because the more aware you are, the more conscious you will be, the more liberated you will feel. Because you are in the know of what's going on the inside. And you get to feel into yourself and into your heart and into your brain. And walk through life with your eyes wide open with every breath you take. Take a few deep breaths here. And let me invite you to feel your loving body coming back to you in this moment. Feeling your fingers, feeling your toes. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and your heart to the awareness you have uncovered today and the unlimited choices you have in front of you to live your true self. I'm super grateful to you for being here, beautiful soul. Take this awareness with you. And until next time, namaste.